Hey, everybody, welcome to Friday's Finish. And I want to finish my thought from yesterday when I was talking about the Bible and talking about translations, talking about study Bibles. I got to thinking, if you've ever come to any of our ministry sessions when I'm teaching young ministers, I've had different sessions here in the United States, and especially when I'm on the mission field. One of the first things I talk to them about is getting a good study Bible. It really helps. And for my friends that are overseas, and some of you guys that are watching from Uganda or Haiti or South Africa, wherever you're watching, one of the first things you got to do is you get it into the language that you're comfortable reading. Because a lot of you, English isn't your first language. You may have a different dialect that is your first language. And I would recommend to you that you would get it in a dialect that you understand. And then if you are grown beyond that and you can get into the study Bibles, you can get it into English. Then you need to get into ones that are comfortable to you. Now, I got this Dake Bible in my hand. This is one of my favorites because most of the guys that I mentioned, Swigert and Perry Stone and different ones, they got a lot of their material from this guy. He is spiritual, what you might call charismatic, what you might call Pentecostal. And that's where I lean to. That's where I'm at too. And it really helps because, he gives it from that type of a background. And I really enjoy that. But I don't agree. There's a few things, few of his commentaries and few of his thoughts that I don't necessarily agree with. He gets out there really strong on a couple issues. That's where you got to be able to understand and rightly divide the word yourself. Okay, there are so many times, and with the availability of the internet, it's so easy. When I'm putting together a message, I may line up, and of course I got it physically in my office too, but I may line up a King James Version, a New International Version, a New King James Version, and I'll take one verse, John 3:16, and I'll read 16 different translations. And then after that, when I go back and I pick, then I go to my King James Version, then I'm reading Perry Stone's notes, John Hagee's notes, Dr. David Jeremiah's notes. I'm reading Matthew Henry commentary, all on John 3:16. So I just give you a little bit of a delve into how a minister studies and tries to get the whole thought process of a verse. So I hope I've been a help to you. I know I got a little more detailed than I did. And there's a lot of folks of you out there, you're sitting here in the lunchroom at your break, you're watching this and you're saying, whoa, that's a little bit much. But listen, when it comes to the Word of God and God giving you His truth, it's never too much. A man studies to show himself approved, rightly dividing the Word of God. Now remember, friends, this is the first day of the rest of your life. Go live it for the Lord.